Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to video review for Enter the Warrior's Gate. It's a movie starring some random kid who has a shirtless scene, and he is ripped. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, he plays the weak little kid that runs away, but that shirtless scene he was like, bro, I've been working out for this whole time and making this movie, and we got somebody's got to appreciate this. So they're like, all right, we'll write you a shirtless scene. And other people that I don't know the name of, probably never will, and Dave Bautista. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off the furry, I feel like there's a short, scaly bit in this. Yeah. Moving on to the good, the bad. So this movie is somehow rated PG-13. I really don't understand how it's rated PG-13. The only thing that I can think of that would make it rated PG-13 is because one of the characters says oh yeah, that was the shit. That's cool. And then they say it at least a couple more times. So maybe the number of times that they said shit somehow made it PG-13 instead of PG. Because this movie, I feel like, is definitely more of a PG movie. So what it is that he is just some random white kid who plays video games, and then magical people show up from China looking for his video game character, I guess. And so then he has to, there's the princess, and then the princess's protector person that has to go do other things other times for other reasons that never really explains why. We just need an excuse to have our hero kid with the princess. So they start off in our world, and then they eventually transport to the other world through the Warrior's Gate. And it's why I say it's PG is because nobody that ever gets killed in this ever bleeds. All of the battles and whatnot, even if they're hitting with a sword or an axe or whatever, it just goes ha, and then they're oh, but nothing gruesome, graphic whatsoever. And most of the fight scenes, they're not straight up comedy, but the overall tone of this movie is pretty lighthearted. It is definitely more of a kid-centric focus. I would say, even the Once and Future King, that one with where the kid and Merlin's a boy, that movie. Which if I have a review for it, I'll put it down below. But it has kind of that feel to it, where yes, there's danger and there's stakes and whatnot, but we are dealing with kids in that movie, and we are dealing with a kid in this movie, and yeah. But still, I feel like they did a really good job with it. I was not expecting it at first, and so the opening scene was just what the fuck am I watching? And then the next scene, I was like, really? This is where we're going? But then I realized what type of film it is, and I was like, okay, this we're not looking at action, awesomeness. We're looking at fun kids movie that has action. Okay. So when you get that mindset, I think you'll appreciate this movie's tone and style a lot more. But they did spend, I think, a good bit of money because if you've seen the Sword of Shannara, or the Shannara Chronicles, I guess, how brilliantly green everything was in that for the foliage and whatnot, I feel like they were that forest, we're going to shoot in that forest. So they're shooting there. Dave Bautista is awesome as always. Dave Bautista is always a win, but I don't really understand why he's there, because especially where he's at, it's set in China of some kind. I don't know, mythical China where there's magic, whatever. But it's set in China, so princess is Chinese, her protector is Chinese. All of the various armies, side, and ever other characters are also Chinese. And then there's Dave Bautista, who is not Chinese. I say that he, from what I can tell, tends more towards the white guy side of things. I don't understand why he's there, but he definitely knocks it out of the park. He is hilarious, and I love the triangle eye makeup that he has. It makes him look, intimidating. It's awesome, and he does a great job. And they don't make a thing of it. That's why I'm a little bit confused, because they never, unless I missed it somehow, but they never explain why he in charge. But yeah, it was fun, and he was great, and the interactions with him and his soldiers were especially funny. and I feel like the one part where the CGI kind of falls down has to do with a character, and I think it eventually explains why that character has like a face wiring thing on for basically no reason until you see the CGI that doesn't quite work, and you're like, oh, that's why they did that. So let me know if you get what I'm talking. You'll get what I'm talking about. But it's a fun time, and the main guy and the princess have immediate chemistry, and not just forced chemistry. Like, yeah, there's some forced chemistry, and there's definitely some like Clockstoppers. There's Clockstoppers level of like, flirty teen movie with this between those two, and it's fun, and I can enjoy a good time. If you haven't seen Clockstoppers, go watch that. I think it's even better than this one, but it has the same amount of like fun teen action type movie. Just this one is more of a martial arts set movie. So yeah, this is a fun time, and yeah, just check it out if that's the type of mood that you're in, because I think this movie will scratch that itch for you, because it's a jolly good time. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.